Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. You ain't nobody's option, so don't ever let somebody treat you like an option. The thing is, the rub is you've got options coming in. Jupiter in your sign until July 2026. Bruh, the getting is fucking good. And I feel like in some sort of way, you're coming out of the closet or coming out of hiding. You ain't somebody's secret. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're a secret. Don't let anybody treat you like like you're a secret. You deserve to be loved out loud, open, wide, and received for everything that you are. And I feel like there's something about rejecting being someone's secret, rejecting being treated like an option, and you realizing how many fucking options you have. You realizing the wealth of optionality and opportunity that's just tingling. Grab your shit. We got stuff to talk about. Yo, 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 Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What it do? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2025. This is late as fuck, but Cancer season has been Cancer seasoning. And I've been just summering like I never summered before. That's where I've been at. So that's my way of saying I'm sorry for for it being late. I'm sorry for the delay. Bottom of the deck being the Queen of Wands, baby, you are coming into yourself even more than you have before. I feel like you've got the vision, you've got the plan, you know what you need to do, you know what to set in motion. You may be feeling more popular, getting a lot of attention, like let these hoes fawn all over you. Absolutely. But don't you dare. I feel like some of you, okay, this is me going into the Patreon plunge a little bit, but I'm going to put you on game. Some of you have been like dealing with somebody that made you feel rejected. Like you thought this was a big love. You thought this was something. You thought this was going to be something. They may have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements in their sun, moon, and rising. Um, I feel like some of you thought this was going to be like a big happy ending, but this person tried to treat you like a secret or tried to keep you under wraps, tried to downplay you in some sort of way. And in a way that you feel rejected or have felt rejected, now you get the option to reject this person. That seems really specific, but that's what Spirit is saying. So I feel like there's something there about dreaming bigger, hoping for more, allowing yourself to understand like you're worth more, boo. You are so much worth that. I feel like there's something there with somebody. It's like, why did it take you so long to recognize what this could be? Why did it take you so long to like shoot your shot with me? Why did it take you? The quote that comes to mind is, it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine. And if this person took, you know, 2 months, 6 months, a year to like actually take you seriously or to start pursuing you or even to start like following you online or something like that, like miss me with the mediocre, miss me with the half truths, half love, half lies, miss me with the bullshit is the mode and the motto of Cancer season. Miss me with the bullshit. I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what to go after, and I'm ready. Okay, so hydrate, light it if you need it. I am ready to dive in and create a safe space for my benevolent ancestors. Clear out all this funky ass energy. Welcoming in Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2025. All right, I feel like there is like this getting more masterful with your passion, getting more masterful in your career and your like professional endeavors, but also in love endeavors. Be sure to go check out that Cancer season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates that you need to know about. Let's go in. First card, what I say, the Seven of Cups. You have options. Don't let nobody treat you like you're one. But in saying that, that doesn't mean that you go out as a hurt person and hurt people. Just because you were treated like an option doesn't mean like you need to treat everybody else like an option and like get your lick back in some sort of way. But I do feel like with the Seven of Cups here, it's time to dream bigger. It's time to reach for more. It's time to understand you are capable of so much more. There is a change in the realm of your emotions, a change in the realm of your relationship to your shadow, that raw, uncut, unfiltered version of yourself, that aspect of yourself. With Jupiter being in your shadow in Gemini for the last year, I feel like you are more acquainted with your shadow. You're more acquainted with your thought process. You're thinking more clearly. You're more aware than you have been previous years. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that I also feel like there's a change with, or you start to see that this person like treated you like an option, or this person had a lot of options. I don't know why options are coming up, or that's like the thing, eat the meat, leave the bones, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I do feel like there's something about you are capable of more. You are good at multiple things. Some of you are multi-talented. Some of you have a lot of skill sets that you're not using, and you need to start using them. You need to start tapping into them. You need to start monetizing some of them for some of you. The Seven of Cups can allude to like there's, you don't know what to reach for. There's so much that I want to do and I don't know where to start. And I feel like where to start is passion. Where to start is stillness. Where to start is self-worth. Understanding like I'm worthy of pursuing whatever it is I want to pursue. I'm worthy of having whatever it is I want to have. There's something about getting back into your fiery worthiness bag. All right. And that Seven of Cups, first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne is what has you confused? Why are you so confused by this? Why are you going back and forth? You know you don't want to be somebody's option. You know you don't want to be somebody's secret. You know that you don't want to be someone's second choice. That is what this is. Some of you are finally seeing that you were someone's second choice. Are you going to settle for that? um some of you are starting to like feel discomfort in your relationship, or feeling like you're not being prioritized properly in your relationship. And I feel like some of you are starting to like go ahead and like, all right, if you won't, somebody else will. If you won't, someone else will. And there's options. I feel like the way your pride is set up this season, you're not going to let somebody, you're not going to be somebody's second choice. And don't let this person talk you out of it was always you. I always wanted you. Bullshit. Read this person's actions, especially if they have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. Their head has been in the clouds. They've had a lot of options. If you're dealing with somebody that has air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or water, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, I feel like the issue is optionality. This person has a lot of options. This person wants more options, or this person doesn't want to commit, or doesn't want to be maybe monogamous or tied down in some sort of way. I feel like there's confusion around the situation with the air or the water sign, and your shadow has already told you the truth. Your shadow has already told you what to look at, what to reach for, what to deny, what to decline. So don't play yourself, and don't let somebody else play you. Knight of Wands reversed. I'm telling you, see how the knight is running away from the optionality? I feel like there's somebody that's here for a good time, not a long time. That person may be you. Get in where you fit in, boo boo. But there is something there around like not pursuing this. Like, stop chasing, stop forcing something, especially if it has to do with like a romantic relationship or a romantic or intimate situation. Stop chasing. Some of you may feel foolish, or may feel a little silly, or may feel, like silly for pursuing this or chasing this person this way. And I feel like that comes to a halt in the next couple of weeks or next couple of days. I feel like some of you are like, I'm done pursuing this. I'm done giving all my bold, passionate, good love and energy to this situation. I'm not chasing. If you want me, you're going to have to come to me, and I may not choose you. Up, that part. Center of the reading, the Three of Swords. I'm telling you, there's pain, there's heartbreak, there's disappointment, especially if it involves somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. There's lots of confusion. And I feel like I understand, I can empathize, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. It feels like, oh, I feel this for some reason for some of you. I just feel like the center of the reason, or the center of the reading being the Three of Swords, it's like Cancer season, the season of I feel, wants you to feel your feelings, wants you to think the fullness of your thoughts and feel the fullness of your feelings. And luck comes to you with Jupiter and Cancer. Luck comes to you by way of processing your pain. Do what you need to do to uproot these swords up out of your heart. Get the confusion out. Because the thing is when you go to pull the sword out of your heart, you come out armed. You come out with more information, more data. There's information interwoven in this heartbreak. There's things that you need to learn about yourself by way of this heartbreak. There's things you need to learn about this Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius by way of how they treated you or how they were involved in this heartbreak. I feel like there's something there around like, let's address the disappointment. Let's address the residual pain. Let's address the cloudiness, the confusion, the mental fog. Two of the three cards that are out right now have a lot of clouds in them. So your head may be in the clouds, things may be fuzzy. I feel like don't be just doing things all willy-nilly. This is a season to be very intentional about protecting yourself, protecting your heart, and slowing the fuck down. Because I feel like some of you have just like, if you let yourself be an option, if you go ahead with this optionality, you are running straight head first into heartbreak. Some of you, you know you are an option to this person, and if you let yourself continue to be treated like an option, you are headed for heartbreak. Some of you, this has already happened. The heartbreak has already happened. You've been trying to be young, wild, and free and out and distracting yourself with your optionality, but Cancer season is like, hey, we gotta address this. We gotta look at this. We gotta process this. We gotta feel this out. We gotta uproot these swords up out of our heart, because this isn't the move. And I'm glad this is coming out now for you guys. I feel like go ahead and address the pain now. Address what, see, be willing to see the error of your ways. Be willing to call yourself out. Be willing to like, hey, damn, I agreed to this. I saw that red flag and I ignored it. I heard him say this thing and I ignored it. I heard her say this thing and I thought I could change it. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, like, don't deny your role in it. Learn from it. It feels really important to learn from it, because some of you are going to be hard-headed and ignore me, and you're going to keep investing in this situation with this person with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, and you're just investing in your own heartbreak. Some of you know who it is. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You know this person. You were not their number one option. If you were, they would have treated you very, very differently from the jump. If you were their number one option, they wouldn't have been messing around and doing all these other extracurricular activities, doing all these things with all these other people. If you were the one, or if you were it for them, you know what I mean? And don't do that thing where you talk yourself into, oh, they needed to go through this and they needed to go through that and they needed to. Okay. Keep lying to yourself if you want to. Some of us are in this position where we have to admit it ain't you. It is not you. You're not the one for them. You're not the first choice. You're not where they're investing in. And if you keep investing in this connection, this friendship, this situationship, it's going to lead to more heartbreak. Hermit, it's going to lead to you being alone anyway. And that's what I feel like the divine is trying to do for you regardless. It's trying to get you independent, comfortable, aware of your loneliness, aware of your capabilities of transmuting your loneliness into satisfactory solitude. It's like, can't you be okay by yourself? The divine wants you strong in your solitude, wants you like in love with your alone time. Wants you standing on your own 2 feet, you feeling really comfortable in your own skin, you feeling like independent, sovereign, autonomous. I can do this by myself. I pay my own bills. I have my own car. I have this, I have that. I don't need you to do XYZ. I can get it how I live. I can get it by myself. And I feel like there's something about this season that wants you more independent. I'm excited to clarify this over on the plunge, over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. over there, me and the ethical cult are going to clarify all of these cards. There's all kinds of astrological content in a tier for daily readings, weekly readings. So check out, come join my ethical cult, darling. All the links are in the description box below. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit. Things with the water sign are confusing. I feel like things with the water and the air sign are confusing or painful, and like you need to bob and weave or get the fuck out of this situation. That person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, actually the person with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements is going in a different direction and very well may hurt you. If you're fucking around with somebody that is younger than you, I feel like this person could very well end up like it's hot and it's heavy. I just got hot. Like it may be a hot connection. It may be, but it's going to lead to pain. I'm just letting you know now. And a lot of you already know this. You know this person isn't ready for commitment. You know this person isn't ready for a relationship. Ooh, and it's funny. I just picked up a card from another deck and it says the first house. I'm going to show you this because I love you. The key is inside of you. This is about you. What are you tolerating? What do you accept? I feel like the fire sign, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you are going in a different direction. You need to go in a different direction. You need to get out of Dodge when it comes to somebody's like non-committal energy. I feel like whatever pain that Cancer season is bringing up, if you invest in uprooting the swords out of your heart, you will reap a harvest. There is like fruit of your labor is coming from you trying to process this pain. There may be somebody around you. You may be having to talk to a lot of people about pain, about their pain. You may be showing up as a friend, as a confidant for a lot of people. And I feel like you investing in people during the hard times is going to cause people to connect and commit and invest in you in return. There's somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that I feel like you have already seen, like this person has shown you who they are, or you've seen the investment, or the fruit of your labor is coming in. Some of you have been struggling career-wise, struggling with work, struggling with social media, struggling to invest in marketing because of the heartbreak or the pain or the disappointment. And I just feel like this is like, go ahead, this is your sign. Go ahead and address this shit now so that come Leo season, we're ready to take off. Your fire gets reignited. There may be somebody with Virgo placements also that I feel like is coming in and wants to invest in you. There are people with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements that you're having a change of heart with them, or they're having a change of heart with you, or they're ready to invest. And I just feel like just make sure that you're not putting yourself in the position to be second fiddle to somebody. I feel like I can do bad all by myself with this Hermit card out here. There's something about you knowing like you need to be alone, or there's an ending of a cycle in regards to like what you're analyzing or what you've been analyzing. Some of you have been analyzing somebody's behavior and it's like, I'm good. I'm good on that. Or there may be somebody with Virgo placements coming in that's helping you remember what your dreams, your goals, and your aspirations are. So lean into those connections. One major arcana out, and that's at the end of Cancer season. So I feel like the divine is really waiting until the closer that we get to Leo season to give you that kind of aha moment or that redirection in some sort of way. But I feel like don't be afraid to do it alone. Don't be afraid to go it alone. Don't be afraid to do it by yourself. I feel like some of you have been missing out on money, missing out on business and professional opportunities because you've been running from this heartbreak versus addressing it and dealing with it and actually turning it into prosperity. It's like harness this pain, transmute it into something, make it into something beautiful. Fucking rage out and make an art piece or make a song or make a piece of art or do a dance or create a routine, something. Don't just let the pain just sit here. Yes, think the fullness of your thoughts, feel the fullness of your feelings, but then you got to act. You got to do something. You have to apply and harness your willpower. And I feel like even if you have to do it alone, like the rest of Cancer season has a lot to do with you getting comfortable with your solitary experience, the experience of solitude, the experience like solitude versus loneliness. What does loneliness drive you to do? How does loneliness drive you to self-abandon? How does Is there issues with codependency? Do you keep investing in a situation that keeps disappointing you? How long are you going to do that? Why are you doing the same thing and expecting different results? You know that's insanity, and that's not a good look on you. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Don't play with people's hearts. Don't let people play with yours. The confusion that you're feeling is asking you to pause, to slow down, to unpack what's coming up, and to not let yourself be diminished by somebody not realizing what they have when they first got you. Some of you, you've been running from pain and confusion for a while. This may be a previous relationship and you've been wilding, just trying to distract yourself. And now the pain is like forcing you to face it. Some of you, this is a new situation or a newer situation. And it's just like you've been just focusing on the good and now you're forced to see the truth of it. Just no more willful blindness. Be willing to see everything and everyone for as they are. Be willing to see yourself for as you are and who you are, and don't be afraid to add tax. You're worth way more than what somebody is trying to give you. Don't settle. I love you. Let's go on ahead and start clarifying these cards. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.